All right, good evening. It's the last edition of the Insider's Room Talk of Baseball. I guess you could say we might say the best for last, or at least the best team for last, is breaking down the National League West here. And as always, I've got my NASCAR expert, my Philadelphia expert, my jack of all trades expert, Ry Cape, back here to break down the National League West for us. And how you doing tonight, Ry Cape?
I'm doing wonderful. Yourself?
I'm doing all right.
Yeah,
And
excited for baseball season.
Yep, first pitch tomorrow. Yeah, I'm excited, especially after last month. I need something to start off the new month well, and why not try a new sport? So
Yeah, there you go. Baseball. Baseball solves all problems.
yeah, it does, and it's long. So yeah, but do you have any thoughts or tips for people that maybe just starting out betting baseball?
if Of course. Uh, Baseball is a money line sport, so you're gonna pay the juice for betting on the team you like. I'm not a big fan of the run lines. I don't do the -1.5s, the +1.5s. I like the money lines. Kind of like hockey. Favorites win, but baseball's streaky, so you gotta follow the streaks to cash on underdogs.
Yep, good points. Yeah, and also baseball is it's a long season, so don't bury yourself early. That's
Yeah,
that's
I
how I
like
always look
to
at it.
when I bet baseball. I like to look for dogs, divisional dogs, so teams that play each other a lot of times because they get used to playing in that stadium, playing against the teams they're playing. It's good money for dogs to cash. I mean, the Marlins crush the Phillies. Yeah, it happens all the time.
Yeah, unless you're the Tigers.
Yeah, I mean, even the Orioles beat the Yankees.
Yep. Yeah, you just gotta, you just can't. But as you say, you got to pick your spots. You just gotta, you just can't go bet everything blindly. But yeah, like I bet it's a long season. You don't want to bury yourself in the first week going crazy. So just moderation and
Yeah, there's a lot of games. There's a lot you can bet on. Don't
yeah, yeah,
yeah, don't blow it in week one.
yeah. All right, let's look at the National League West. Let's look at last year how they finished. The Dodgers, again, cream of the crop with 43-17. Padres gave a pretty good battle there for a while, finished 37-23. Then you got the Giants, 29-31. Then the Rockies in Arizona bringing up the rear of the pack there. And if we're looking at Pagoda, as we usually do, and for next year, they got the They got the Dodgers at 103 wins, San Diego at 96. Then it's kind of a big drop off. The Diamondbacks at 79, the Giants at 75, and the Rockies winning 60. Thoughts on last season or the projections going into this season? Anything?
Yeah, Pagoda looks right. I think it's two teams and then nobody. But I also think these two teams are the best two teams in the National League, possibly. I know the Dodgers, I mean, they've been there all year trying to win back to back World Series, uh, and they just got better. This
Yeah.
team doesn't have many holes. They signed Bauer.
Yep.
So you have Bueller, Kershaw, Bauer. All three could be Cy Young candidates. And the rest of their rotation, Urias, possibly Price.
Price is going to start in the bullpen. It was
Yeah, I
announced
heard
today.
he said he'll pitch wherever.
Yeah.
I mean, you have all these guys that are sitting in the bullpen that
Yeah.
Derek May, Gosselin, these guys were all playing last year.
Right.
Starter pitchers, winning
Yeah.
games for them.
Yep. Exactly. Yeah. I heard today the Price is going to start in the bullpen, but again, he could easily be the fifth starter. And at some point in the season, they could even go six starters and just give the guys rest and get ready for the playoffs. I mean, it's just a loaded team. And let's look at this team right now. And before anybody comes on and says anything, I just looked before we came on. I kind of messed up when I was putting this one together. I know Javier Baez doesn't play for the Dodgers, at least not yet. He may.
Yeah,
I
he
think.
may.
I think it may be projected next year's starting lineup, but he's in there. I know he's not there yet, but hey. So, but you just look at this team: Max Muncy, should be Gavin Lux at second, Corey Seager at short, Justin Turner. Contreras doesn't play there either. Sorry, AJ Pollock, Mookie Betts, Cody Bellinger, as we've already talked about the pitching staff. But I mean, that's insane. That's insane.
You have all. This is an all-star team.
Exactly.
Same as the pitchers have Cy Young candidates. The batters are MVP candidates. Mookie Betts, Seager's been ripping it up in spring training. He's been good. You have Turner, Bellinger, Muncy. Pollock's going to be a rotation guy. This team's strong.
Yeah.
However, there's not many holes. Their bullpen is great. Jansen might be the worst pitcher in the bullpen.
That's what I was going to say. The only knock if you're gonna knock this team is could be right now who they say is their closer, and I don't know if he will be halfway through the season. I mean,
yeah, he won't be. He might not be in the next month.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. He's could be the weakest link, and but if he could come back, if he could pitch like he did a couple of years ago, I mean, then there you go. I mean, how do you beat this team? So let's look at the only team I think in this division that has, and it's not a great chance, but it does have a chance to knock them off would be the Padres. I mean, the thing about the Padres, they did step out. I guess they knew what they needed. They went out and got Yu Darvish. They went and got, picked up some pitching. Their offense, Tatis Jr. and Machado and Hosner. I mean, you got some pop there. I don't think they have enough to beat the Dodgers, but I guess that's why they play the games.
Yeah, do they have to beat the Dodgers? I don't know.
At some point.
Well, yes, that was the problem last year.
They will at some point. So, what do they make the playoffs and hope somebody else knocks them off? And I don't see that happening.
I mean, I guess if it gets set up like that, but yeah, the addition of Snell, Darvish, they got Musgrove. They surprised people last year. Tatis, Machado, but the Padres do what the Padres do, kind of like what Marlins do. They'll take a couple years and build up, and all of a sudden, they're nothing. I like this team. Vegas likes this team.
Yeah,
I think they have a great starting rotation with Snell, Darvish, Musgrove, Lamet, and then Pollock, who he showed signs of progression last year. So he could, I mean, as a fifth starter, it's pretty good. They have a good rotation.
Yeah, I mean, but they did what they had to. They went out, got a couple really, really good pitchers. It's just will they, outside of their top guns, will they be able to hit enough? I think they'll be able to. Yeah, I like this team. But as you said, it's just kind of a surprise for a Padres team because usually they have a couple of good years and then they seem to sell everybody off. But they signed Tatis Jr. to a huge contract. They got Machado signed to a pretty big deal. They traded for Darvish. I mean, it's not like they're going cheap. So, I think they figure they can make a run for the next 3 or 4 or 5 years and see what happens.
Yeah, 5 might be too much, but yeah, 3. Machado made a bad deal because he's going to be in a bad situation in about 5 years. Miguel Cabrera.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What an MVP. You got an MVP.
Yeah. You got a triple crown too. Yes.
All right. So the Giants. Yeah. I mean, Buster Posey, I can't. It's not the fact that he's still there, but the fact that he's still catching. That guy seems to have been there forever.
He
Um,
has been there forever. What do you call it? I don't know. Ketel Marte. They don't have much. I'm not a big Gabe Kapler fan. I think this team's old. Evan Longoria is their big name. Johnny Cuerto. I don't think they're going to be too good. Maybe a 500 team. They'll
yeah,
compete with the good teams. They'll lose to bad teams.
yeah, yeah. I don't see them having a lot there. Then we'll just throw these up there just to cover them. But we got the Rockies. I mean, yeah, I don't know. It looks like a minor league team to me. I don't, and then the Diamondbacks. And again, there's not a lot there either. Matt, I know, I don't know how much Bumgarner's got left. Yeah, I think those two teams are just gonna be,
Even if they wanted to compete, could they? No.
no,
Yeah, it's a shame, but
yeah,
sorry.
yeah. Sorry, you're in the wrong division.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, the
Yeah,
Rockies are supposed to be one of the worst teams in the league. I like that they have Trevor Story, Blackman. But yeah, they can't. This West Division at the top is, they're just going to beat up on the other teams. It's going to be the Dodgers,
right.
Padres, and the Giants and Diamondbacks. Rockies will be just losing to these teams.
Yeah, and even you look at the Dodgers, and then we'll just pick like the Yankees. The Yankees at the last couple of years, they struggle with injuries. But here's the thing with the Dodgers. All right, what if one of their pitchers gets hurt? Well, then you just pull David Price out of the bullpen.
Yeah, you got three guys in the bullpen who
Yeah,
could start.
yeah, you know, yeah. So what? I mean, they can suffer, and I don't want to see anybody get hurt, but I mean that's a team that just seems that can suffer an injury or two and not miss a beat. I mean, it's just incredible what they've got there.
Yeah, I mean, the thing I feel about the Dodgers is I remember when the Phillies won the World Series and then they signed Roy Halladay. They had the fucking five aces, and they didn't win a World Series after that.
Yeah, well, yeah, but
I mean, Kershaw was chasing one forever, and he finally got one. I mean, he could be like, all right, I got my ring, I'm done.
yeah, well, but they, yeah. So they moved to the fifth starter. I mean, but they just have so many weapons that there's so many. Like you said, they got three guys sitting in their bullpen that could probably start for most teams.
Yeah,
I mean, they're just loaded. And the thing with the Dodgers, if they need something, they'll just go get it.
yeah, they'll pay for it.
Yeah, like I said, I would see if they need if Seager gets hurt or something, I'd see him at trade deadline go get Baez.
Yeah, or I mean, if the Mets don't want to pay Lindor,
Yeah,
I'm sure the Dodgers will.
yeah, yeah. It's bountiful of riches there in LA. That's
Yeah, it's good. I
All
don't
right.
hate it.
No, neither do I. But it just gives me.
No,
Yeah, I see that. Yeah. What is your Phillies one in the wash?
I got play. I could just pull out of it.
Yeah. So
I could pull any Phillies player out of the closet right now.
But I like to see that you just get dressed up for the show. Doing the National League West. You got the Dodgers on. You know.
Yeah, in the Central and the Brewers.
Yep. See.
I'm a sports fan.
So all right. So any obviously you're not going to pick anybody but the Dodgers or the Padres to win this division.
Yeah, I wouldn't even pick the Padres. I think it's the Dodgers. I don't know. I kind of feel like the Padres are kind of like the Mets, paper team. Can you do 162 games?
Yeah, yeah.
I think they benefited from a short season last year, and I think they're a really good team. I like the moves they made, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know that the Padres are as strong as everybody seems to think they are.
I'm going to be interested to see how Darvish, because he, just watching him the couple of years he was in Chicago. I mean, he had a great year last year, but
Yeah, last year was his best year.
but he's strange. If everything's not right, if everything's not perfect, it's like he has to have everything perfect for him to pitch well. And
But he's also the third starter, fourth starter. So he's better than everybody's third or fourth starter, whether he's
yeah.
bad or good.
But well, who is getting the start for them tomorrow? Or the first
I
game?
think Bueller. Bueller and then Kershaw. And then Darvish.
Right, the Dodgers are loaded.
Yeah, they're
They
loaded.
don't have, but they don't have Darvish.
Padres have Darvish.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, come on, you can't give him everybody. Yeah, Darvish is going.
It's Bueller, Kershaw, and then Bauer. Bauer's the
Yeah,
three. He won the
yeah,
Cy Young last year.
yeah, yeah. Well, that just says it all. Yeah, Darvish is going for the Padres in the opener. Yeah, yeah. That's it. Last year's Cy Young Award winner is their third starter.
Yeah. That's it. It's as simple as that. How many holes does this team have? They don't have any because when they have a hole, they just fill it in.
Yep. Yeah. All right, so let's give me your pick coming out of the American League and out of the National League. Who do you see in the World Series, and who do you see winning it?
Yeah, I see the Dodgers winning it. I think they beat the Yankees. I think the Dodgers run through the NL. Yankees may have a little trouble, but I think they're going to be all right. I do see the Phillies getting in the playoffs. Wild card. We're going to win something too.
I wouldn't expect anything different from you.
Yeah.
I can guarantee you the Tigers aren't getting in the playoffs. But no,
yeah, I can agree with that.
I'll take the Dodgers, and I'll take the Dodgers and the White Sox in the World Series. I'll take Eloy's going to come back at the end of the season. He's going to hit a winning home run, and the White Sox are going to take the series in 7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In Chicago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, why not? Like everybody's going to pick the Dodgers. I might as well pick something different. Course. And then if it comes through, I can say, "Hey, remember that show?"
I don't know. I feel like this chalk is the right chalk.
Yeah, of course.
Dodgers. But I guess at the beginning of the NBA season, everybody thought the Lakers were going to be the team to beat, and look at them now.
Yeah. Yeah, but they just
keep stock.
Again, they're just like them and the Nets. They just keep stockpiling people. I'm waiting for like somebody to come out of retirement just to play. I mean, is Karl Malone still alive? He never won a ring.
Oh man. That what he's gonna do? Backup catcher for the Dodgers? Karl Malone?
No, I just thought he could come back and sit on the Nets or the Lakers bench and try to get a ring that way again.
I mean, you go to the Nets, you don't have to play unless you're James Harden.
Yeah. Yeah, well, that's an interesting team. Yeah, it should be interesting to see what happens with KD.
Does he play? He's on the team? Yeah.
Yeah,
Would
no,
he
but I
play?
mean, uh,
Kyrie Irving shows up
uh,
whenever he wants to show up.
yeah. Well, Durant's too busy trying to pick fights with Michael Rappaport. So
NBA.
it's fantastic.
Yeah, they'll stick to baseball.
All right. All right. I think that'll wrap it up here for the National League West. Thanks a lot, right, Cape? Again, good information there. And, it looks like a Dodger division. Dodger blue.
Dodger everything. Back to
Dodger
back.
All right. And as you always,
let's cash some tickets. No NASCAR show next week, but on the 10th is Richmond.
okay. Yeah, it is Easter Sunday. So if you do celebrate that, happy Easter.
Yeah, happy Easter.
So, all right. I got to do it for us tonight on Talking Baseball. Check us out. There's other shows on here. AM Plus Money usually is a weekly football show. I think we look forward to a Final Four broadcast, probably I think Friday night. And we'll pop up with some new shows here and there, and just sign up to Twitch or Discord, and you'll get a reminder of when we're coming live. And everybody, good luck tomorrow, and don't bury yourself too early.
Yeah, Friday night we're loaded. We got football Friday. We got the NCAA Final Four show. Check out the Insiders Room. It's on everything.
All right, sounds good.
Let's catch some tickets.
Cash some tickets. Thanks again, Ryan.